Alright folks, welcome back. Here's a recap of where we're at. We took a break, we went to bed, and we're back with fresh eyes. So we got the percolator. Okay, you copy it with the blueprints and then also the brainstorm. So you got six copies of percolator. Every round we get 6 copies of plutonium. Okay, we've got the observatory. Observatory gives us X mult for all of our plutonium. So what that means on average, I think it's like every round we go up by E2, right? So it's 94 and then 96 and then 98, that's kind of how it works. And then every ante goes up by E6. And so, we are scaling, we're increasing in power at the same time that the scoring requirements every round are getting higher and higher. Eventually we will get outpaced. Eventually the scoring requirements, they take bigger and bigger jumps. So like, from one ante to the next, maybe there's like E10 and then E11 and then E12 and then something like that. And so eventually we're going to get outpaced. The question is like, how long can we survive before we hit that? And in the meantime, how much money can we make? And so what we've done so far, we've got $100,000 so far. I apologize, the money shrinks when you leave the game and you come back to it. It shrinks, so we're gonna have to deal with the tiny money. But basically the plan is we copy the burglar you can copy with blueprints and brainstorms, and this gives us something like 21 hands every round. And with 20 hands we can copy the golden ticket, we can copy Sock and Buskin, and we can play all these gold cards, these red seal gold cards, and get a bunch of money. So far, of our $100,000, 96,000 has come from the ticket. We were doing rebate money for a little while. We had to get rid of it. This is a new copy rebate that we picked up that ended up being negative in the shop. We've also got here negative troubadour. The sort of last component here, when you're holding on to the Pluto cards, you can't find any Pluto cards in the shop, so we have a copy of the Showman here. And we're looking for, basically we have all of the vouchers except for one extra hand, the Tarot Tycoon, and then the Planet Tycoon. Like, that's it. Those are the only vouchers that are left. And so what we're looking for in the shop, we're looking for the Planet Tycoon. Get the planet cards in the shop. Because we're looking for the Planet Tycoon, that's going to give us the planet cards in the shop, we're going to avoid the Tarot Tycoon. We want to have more planet cards. We don't want to have more tarot cards. And there's only 3 vouchers left, so as long as we survive for another 3 to 5 antes or something like that, we'll get it eventually. So we can be a little bit picky. We can choose to skip the Tarot Tycoon if we want, and sort of in the meantime use the Showman to pick up some plutonium from the shop. Our long-term goal, after we get all of the money, after we get something like, I don't know, I'm going for maybe $250,000. The high score right now, the world record so far, is $130,000. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna double it. I want to get $250,000. And so in the short term, as we're shopping, we can go into the shop here. I can use the plutonium here. So as we're shopping, I want to save the money until after we get the Planet Tycoon. So for now, I will do a little bit of re-rolling because it's cheap, but ultimately we are saving our money for when we get the Planet Tycoon in the future. Alright, we are in the middle of, this is ante 20, so we just got the boss coming up. We can do a little bit of re-rolling. Also, if we get a death card, we can turn our last purple seals into red seals, because with the burglar you don't get any discards. Let's see here, we've got some new mod features here. We'll see them later. Anyway, let's see if we can get some plutonium. Because we have the Showman, we actually don't need to hold on to planet cards. It's not going to block duplicates from spawning. We do get a death card here, and I said I wanted to use it on a purple seal. So let's do a little bit more re-rolling. Maybe re-roll to 15. Let's see here. We get a Fool. I can do 2 death cards. Or I could just use the Fool for plutonium. Maybe I'd rather do that. You know, our end goal is to get level 1000 high card to set a different additional world record. So let's use the plutonium, taking us up to 200 already, and then we have 260 saved up. We can use the priestess to try to get more. And I think I'm gonna stop there. Saving our money for the planet Tycoon. Here we don't have the purple one, so I'm gonna hold on to the death card. Priestess doesn't give us plutonium. What about here? We could go priestess again. We get plutonium twice. Nice. Yeah, this is fine. We just skip and go next. Yeah, by the way, this is Joe Carey, nicknamed Chip. Chip Carey, if you haven't seen him before. This is the showman. Okay, let's make sure we copy the burglar. We do have the boss reroll voucher, but we don't really have any specific bosses that we're looking for. We don't care about things like the serpent. So we just reroll if we get an annoying boss. The wall is totally fine. Okay, now if you want to maximize the amount of money that you get, we go ticket copied with blueprints and brainstorm, and then we get a couple copies sock and buskin. So here 3 plus 2, I believe that's correct, and I will save the death card for the purple seal. Let's go ahead and ship it. And that's what it looks like. Cass? No, Cass, you can ask me anything. It doesn't have to be about Balatro. Ask me anything, but I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to answer anything. Expel Sword asks, is it too late to go, you know, diamonds, rough gem? Rough gem would give us an additional $1 for our diamonds, but rough gem would be another Joker slot. And, you know, just having another blueprint or brainstorm give us another copy of the ticket is like equal or actually a lot better than the rough gem. Now, you may have noticed, you know, a little bit slow here, the money animations. One thing that's like pretty awkward about the game is the scoring animations get faster. There is a limit to how fast the scoring animations can go, but like in general, the scoring animations do get faster. The money animations also get a little bit faster, and then you can adjust the game speed, and that also makes the money faster, but the limit on how fast the money goes is a lower speed limit, right? So it's slow, the money. So what we're gonna do, we have the, you know, I have the alpha version of the Saturn mod, and one of the new features that we got, we can remove the money animations. So let's give that a try. Let's see what it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just ship it. That's it. Okay, so let me slow it down a little bit here. So if we go, you know, this is 4 times speed, but what we do is we just skip the money animations. So it still shows here, you know, plus 300 bucks. That's it. Plus 400 bucks, 380, 384. Ship it. So if this is a thing that you're interested in, you know, this mod that we got, the Saturn mod, it's in development. So you can't get access to it yet, but we are working on this kind of thing. Ship it. Also skips the scoring animation. Yeah. So if you've got things like the Baron and the Mime, and you've got like the big Nan Imp hand or whatever, it'll skip the scoring animation, so you don't have to wait 20 minutes. This is, you know, the latest release from Nasty. Expel Sword asks, was this technology available yesterday? This speed technology? It wasn't available yesterday. Nasty literally cooked it up today. Drum Maestro asks, is this Saturn mod going to be a bunch of quality of life improvements or potentially other stuff planned as well? We're going to focus now on the quality of life stuff. You know, things like the stat tracker is like kind of cool quality of life stuff. Things like the deck viewer, quality of life stuff. You know, those types of things. And then, you know, if there is other stuff that we want to mod in, maybe that's like a separate mod. Because we have, you know, the Saturn mod is separate from the Brainstorm mod. Drum Maestro, thank you for the 3 months. If you have ideas, if you have, you know, features that you would like for your game, feel free to communicate that in the Balatro Discord. Sorry, our community Discord, Balatro University Discord. And then we'll see what we can do about it. Okay, we do get the purple seal here. One thing that's a little bit awkward, I have too many spades. I have the flush 5. I want to avoid the flush 5. So we talked about this last time, but basically if you play a flush 5, it unlocks a new planet card in the shop. So I'm going to avoid a flush 5. I only want to play 5 of a kind, maybe 4 of a kind. So maybe we hold on to the death card. I don't think I want to make more spades. I got 46 spades already. I'd like to make more diamonds if possible. I'm going to play this purple king here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be a little bit more careful about, you know, playing as many spades as possible. And I want to pay attention to how many blue seals in the deck. Because our ultimate goal, we do want to try to get the highest level hand that we can get. Yeah, Concrete, what do you think? Concrete, you've done a bunch of these, you know, like high ante, high money runs, crazy runs. Concrete, you want the run history, quality of life? Yeah, I think that's something that could be cool. You know, like Slay the Spire has a run history. Let's see here. We play 4. We play 2. And then we play 1. Ship it? That's it. It's E98. I guess it's a little bit sad, it's a little bit stale. We skipped the scoring animation. We'll do the scoring animation on the next one, if I remember. Oh, we also have this button. If you want to use all the Pluto cards at the same time, one button, mass use. We'll try that one later. Ooh, wait, Nasty says don't press it. Yeah, let's copy the percolator and go shopping. Okay, we beat the boss, so we got the next ante here, ante 21. Let's go ahead and pick up the Nacho Tom. Wingcap says it works. Alright, Wingcap, I trust you. Wingcap, by the way, Wingcap had this idea last episode. Wingcap had this idea, I think it was Wingcap. Sell the Showman, replace it with either Blueprint or Brainstorm. Right? And it's like, okay, if you have just one more copy of Blueprint or Brainstorm, you get, you know, 3 extra hands from the burglar. That's 15 extra cards. That's 1 additional either golden ticket or sock and buskin copy, right? And so, you know, all that stuff together, you know, how much more money could you get from that? You know, maybe something like between 10% and 20% more money from just 1 extra Blueprint or Brainstorm. And so maybe we sell the showman, and then later on when we do get the voucher, because right now we're not really re-rolling, right? We're only waiting until we get the Planet Tycoon, and then we get the Planet Tycoon, then we're going to start re-rolling. And so for now we don't really need the showman for the re-rolling. After going to bed, after thinking about a win cap, I think you're right. I think we're missing out a little bit. We could be making more money. That said, I'm not going to change anything. But I would like to acknowledge that I think you're right. I like having the showman just hanging out with us. If we reroll 15 times per shop, we can get 1 Pluto card per shop. Oh, also having an extra Blueprint or Brainstorm, we get another negative Pluto, which is better than just regular Pluto, right? Because the negative ones give us X Molt and help us survive for longer, you know? Oh, Kurglow was the one. Sorry, my bad. There was a lot going on last night. All right, WinCap, get out of here. How dare you? How dare you take credit for Kurglow's idea? Nasty says, maybe we get negative Blueprint. I mean, we've seen crazier things, right? Like, we've got negative Invisible, like twice in the same week. We could make another trans king. I think I'm okay with the number of blue seals that I have right now. Let's just skip and go next. Alright, we're up to 270 plutonium. Boss says first hand face down. This one I actually am gonna reroll because I don't want to accidentally get the flush 5, right? No discards, no problem. Just remember to copy the burglar. Okay. Now, ticket. Ship it. That's it. I guess, you know, it's nice to have the sped up animations, but now, like, I don't have as much free time. You know, before I had time, I was waiting for the money to animate. I could check in with chat. I could watch what was going on in the chat. But now, I'm busy. Now I gotta actually play the game. Yo, what up, Nutsack Aladdin? Welcome back. Oh, Nutsack Aladdin, you wondering about this? The showman? That's Chip. Yeah, shout out. Ooh. Shout out Murphy. Sorry, Digital Hobo. I'm sorry I'm neglecting the team. The team that's helped me get this far. I'm a little bit lost in the sauce. Yeah, if you look it up on YouTube, Balatro Confrontational. That's what it is. Balatro Confrontational. If you want to see Thunk himself, the man himself, if you want to see him play the game, there's a video on YouTube. And then Chip is shoutcasting. Oh no, we drew all the diamonds again? I guess we'll throw away the blue one. I mean, we got the speed on, you know, it's 4 times speed. I feel a little bit more comfortable on the 4 times speed. Ship it. That's another 400 bucks. Dang, what the heck? We keep drawing the 5. Suited. I have enough blues left. I can throw away this one. I guess that's another benefit of having the blues in the deck. Alright, we have more spades left, so we should throw the spades. We've got a prediction for how much money. I guess I don't need to click on the deck. We did this thing where we sorted the blue seals are blue. And so if we just look at the deck here, there's 2 blue ones left. Drizzle, you have friends who still play at the 1 time speed? Yeah, or you know, streamers who are just kind of like new to the game. I see them sometimes playing on the 1 time speed. Nothing wrong with that. I got extra hands. That's okay. Ship it. Oh, I forgot I wanted to do the scoring animation. Get me out of here. Look, alright, the last stream was 5 hours long and we only got through 4 antes in like 5 hours, alright? So, you know, we gotta keep it moving here. Is this what you want? You want... Okay, if we do this though, then I'm gonna need more cards in the deck because I'm gonna have more hands. Okay. I like the showman too. Kurglo wants a cola? Okay. Alright, I need approval from the council. Are we gonna do the showman? Okay. This is what we got to keep track of. I need you to track when we do get the voucher, when we do get the Planet Tycoon. It's only going to be like 2 antes from now, right? 2 antes from now when we get the Planet Tycoon. I want you to keep track of how much money does it cost for us to find the showman. That's what I want to know. Okay. I have a doubt. I have concerns. Should we... Oh wait, I guess I can hold on to tarot cards again. Yeah, should I pick up a random king here? And then try to get a devil card. Okay, priestess doesn't work anymore because we got rid of the showman. Concrete says sometimes uncommons can be hard to find. Sometimes gonna cost you big bucks. Yeah. Yeah, I have a doubt. Okay, we can use the devil on the king that we just picked up. Babylon, thank you for the tier 1. There's another king. And it's blue, cool. We get a fool for a hermit. We get a cryptid. We can make more... I'm gonna make more diamonds. As much as I like the juicy kings here, I think I've got too many spades. And let's see here. So we got 2 brainstorms, a couple of blueprints, copy the percolator, go next. Okay, we got to move all the plutonium out of the way so that we... Oh, that's a lot of plutonium. All right, the devil's here. Okay, we want to copy the burglar and then go next. Cool. What do I want to do with this devil card? I want to use it on the blue seal, probably. I want to copy the ticket. How many? So now I've got more, right? So if I do this with no seal, with no red seal, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4 with the red seal, it's 5 times 5. So we should be able to just ship it like this. I think 3 Sock My Buskin is still optimal. That's 500 bucks. So one hand used to be 400 bucks, now 500 bucks. Is that true? So like 25% more money? Shiratama is realizing, yeah, for folks just tuning in, we skip the animations. We just collect it. We just go past go. We collect our $500. Ship it. Moe asks, is this the Perkeo Observatory run? It is, yeah. So we still got all the plutonium here. Ship it. Okay, I think this king, I want to turn it into gold. We'll get there. Sorry, Garage Sailor asks, would it do more money for us to put the blueprints, or one more blueprint on Sock and Buskin instead of the ticket? This ends up being the optimal configuration, and the way to count it is the card itself counts as 1, and then Sock and Buskin is 2, 3, 4. 4 times how many? Well, it's ticket plus blueprint is 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 5. If you switch it, then it's 5 times 4. 4 times 5. With red seal counts as this is 1, 2. Sock and Buskin is 3, 4, 5. And so with a red seal, it's 5 times 5. Without a red seal, it's 4 times 5. So we're good. Yeah, I think the the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to compute how many triggers and how many re-triggers and stuff like that, they forget to count the card itself. The card itself is 1 activation. Sock and Buskin is the 2nd activation. Red seal is an additional on top of that. So even with no blueprints, it's already 1, 2, 3. Digital Hobo says maybe we should keep the hearts in hand because we have so few of them. We have relatively few blue ones also. I want to keep the blue ones in hand. If the concern is you know, trying to avoid playing the flush 5. I think holding a blue one is good enough. We have, sorry, I don't need to do that. I could just look here. So there's 4 more blue ones in the deck. Mathematician asks, is there a point at which blue seals will start giving 5-of-a-kind planet cards? They won't, ever. It only gives you the planet card of your last hand that you play, and 5-of-a-kind doesn't win, so it'll never be our last hand. Our winning hand is when we play the high card. 4 more blue seals in the deck, ship it. Scarborough asks, you know, are there conditions under which I would go back to teaching? Like I would be an adjunct professor. Is that something I'd be interested in doing? You know, teaching like a class or 2 on the side, you know, about maybe some applied mathematics in games, you know, like probability and statistics type stuff. Is that something I'd be willing to do? Maybe. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't do it, right? You know, I wouldn't say never. I guess there is something somewhat liberating about my current situation here. You know, with not teaching and just kind of being able to do my own schedule is like kind of nice. Okay, so if you want to see the animations, we can turn off the animation skipper, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I guess like, you know, part of the reason why I quit teaching is just, you know, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of accountability. It made me anxious a little bit. Stressed, a little bit stressed thinking about, you know, trying to do a good job for my students all the time. Trying to do a good job for my boss. You know, I really like my boss. I thought he was really chill guy, cool guy, really great teacher, and so like just wanting to be a better teacher to make my boss proud, even though maybe he didn't care as much as I did about, you know, what I was doing. Yeah, I'm teaching right now, kind of. It's different. It's different when you're, you know, planning lectures and writing lesson plans and trying to write like assignments and stuff like that. Write reasonable exams. Like, have you ever had an exam in, you know, either high school or college? You had an exam, you're like, dang, that exam was kind of stinky. I felt like that exam wasn't a very fair exam, or like that exam was too hard, or that exam didn't test the things that I studied, or whatever. Like there's some technique that goes into this, and so, you know, that would stress me out too. You know, whether I did a good job writing a good exam or writing a good assignment or stuff like that. This is not like that. Okay, we do re-rolling for... I have more hands now, so we want to add more cards to the deck. That's the plan. Inside the standard pack, there's... I would be interested in picking up more kings. Can never have enough kings. No room for invisible. We can pick up a devil and we can save it for turning the king into gold. We have a death card. If we have a death card, we can add a stone card and turn it into a king. Priestess doesn't do anything anymore. And that's it. Yep, we skip these, make sure we're copying the percolator, and go next. Oh yeah, if we are playing on, you know, the regular speed here, the regular 4 times speed, that part's a little bit slow. That's okay. So we have the death card, and we also have the 1 devil card. Just checking. Let's copy the burglar and go next. 120,000 from just the ticket so far. I believe in this round we're gonna beat the record. I think we're about to cross the threshold, team. Let's go ahead and line up our ticket money. Two copies, Sock and Buskin. Go ahead and ship it. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's turn on the animation skipper. Well, after this hand, I guess. Whoops. Alright, Superman asks, if you don't mind me asking, where did I teach? I taught at, you know, some kind of university in Texas. Alright, now let's ship it. Nice. Zippy, thank you for the Prime sub. Saphamia? Anyway, when's the last time I rode a horse? I don't know if I've ever ridden a horse. Definitely where I grew up in like the downtown area. There was like the old town area. I grew up in Sacramento, California. And so if you go to like Old Town Sacramento, they have like horse cops and stuff like that. Like they have cops on horseback. And you know, maybe as like a youth, maybe there would have been a scenario in which I rode a horse, but I don't remember. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I've never ridden a horse. Also, I did my my undergrad at UC Davis. They've got bike cops. Did you know? I don't know if this is still true, but it was true at the time that I was going there. At UC Davis, the average number of bikes per capita is like 2.1 bikes per person in Davis. And like, I didn't have a bike, so that means that there's people out there with, you know, more than a dozen bikes. Alright, what are we doing with the devil card? Are we saving it for the hearts? Okay, wait. I actually don't have that many blue seals on deck. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Cherry Carry asks, are bike shops counted in that statistic? I mean, probably. I would guess that bike shops are included, but still, you know, like how many bikes are in a bike shop? Martin says, yeah, there's probably more humans than bikes in a bike shop. You know, that's fair. You know, rough estimate, probably. Nice. Still 2 blues on the deck. I think we did it. We did it, team. We got the 130,000. Adam is the one who got the record. Adam commented on the YouTube video. You know, at the end of Ante 16, we only have like 5,000 bucks in the bank, and so he was like, There's no way. 130,000 in 6 antes? There's no way. Or even just 5 antes? There's no way. Ship it 2 and then 1. 1 card is $100. Boom. E105. Murphy, hey, is Murphy here? Murphy, thank you for the 4 months. Oh wait, yeah, Murphy, did you miss it earlier? We got hold. There it is. Hey, look, it's Chip. Murphy, are you still in contact with Chip? When's the last time you talked to Chip? Go Totem asks, what technology are we using? For scoring the technology that we're using the percolator with the observatory. For money, we're using Ticket and Sock My Buskin. Murphy says, Chip's on vacation, sipping Mai Tais on the beach. Well, good for him. Tarot Tycoon. We don't want the Tarot Tycoon. We're gonna hold. So there's only 2 vouchers left. There's Tarot Tycoon and there's Planet Tycoon. So 50-50. 50% chance we get Tarot Tycoon, 50% chance we get Planet Tycoon. 100% chance we end up sad. Murphy, you still got his number? Yeah, you should call up Chip sometime. Okay, Fool for Temperance. We could do better. Can we get a Devil for this King that I just picked up? We can pick up a Death card. We can copy the Death card with the Fool. So we can add 2 more cards to the deck. Celestial Pack. The Telescope gives us 5 of a kind, but we actually can't find plutonium in here, so I guess we'll skip the Celestial Pack. I do need to add 2 cards to the deck. So, where are they? Maybe we pick up a Queen and this Jack. Yeah, Murphy, and folks just tuning in, we've got 135,000 in the bank. That is currently the world record. I believe I'm going to try to get 250,000. Let's go next. Pick up a little bit more plutonium. Now up to 293, maybe 291 plutonium. Copy the burglar. This says my previously played cards are going to be debuffed. Get out of here. Diamonds debuffed? Nah. Playing 5 of a... Dang, well, how come we got so many stinky bosses? Decreased level. Nah. Play 5 cards? Nah. No repeat hand types? Nah. Discard? Nah. Play only 1 hand type? What the heck? -1 hand size? Nah. Okay, we did it. It only cost us $100. 25 hands. Okay. We don't have the we don't have the devil for this king, so I'm just gonna skip it. And ship it. Alright, here the jack, we can make more diamonds. Okay, Wingcap says Showman is gonna have to cost about $2,000 per round playing without it. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying the one copy of Brainstorm gave us an additional $2,000 per round every round. And so, you know, how much time is it going to take us to get the Showman? Maybe it costs us $10,000 to get the Showman. Maybe it costs us $20,000 to get the Showman. Still worth it. That's what you're saying. Alright, Zippy asks, where do I get all my mods for the speed stuff? Our Twitch guru, modding guru, DJ Nasty. I call him DJ Nasty. That's not how you're supposed to say it, but that's how I say it. Anyway, Nasty, he creates all the mods for me. If you're interested in the mods that we use, you can join our community Discord, Balatro University Discord. Yeah, we got the instantaneous money now. Skip the animations. 500 bucks. You just pick them and then ship it. DJ Nasty is the I know a guy of Balatro. You're like, oh yeah, is this thing possible? It's like, well, I know a guy who could do it. Yeah, Nasty's the guy. Oh no, diamonds. Bummer, I'm gonna have to give up the blue one. That's okay. Alright, Bow Constrictor asks, is it worth making some hearts to make it easier to avoid the flush 5? I think that sounds like a reasonable thing to do. I think that's totally understandable. I like that my blue cards are blue. I like that the blue seals are clubs, so that when I mouse over the deck here, it says I have 5 blue ones left. We've played like one 4 of a kind in the past 15 rounds, so I feel pretty safe that the flush 5 is not a super big concern. Yeah, we got a pretty nice split of diamonds to go with our spades, so it's like 50-50, and we can always just keep one blue in hand. Digital Hobo asks, how come the red seals aren't red? Well, it's complicated. You know, sometimes you don't get the perfect setup. Violet Kitty asks, how do we end up with 100 cards? 108 cards? Mostly, I want to say most of the work came from DNA. We used DNA and it took us maybe like 6 rounds to get from 40 cards up to 80 cards, something like that. Alright, I have one more blue seal in the deck. I got 2 more blue ones here, so I want to make sure that I have the blue seal so we can get the planet cards. So we'll just ship it with, if I play 4 of a kind, then I can't play this one and have this one left over. So if we play 3 of a kind, then I can play a pair. And we have extra hands left over. The Brainstorm giving us the extra hands, we're not getting that much money from the extra hands, but we are getting more money from being able to copy the ticket and additional time. Anyway, here's the high card. There we go, E108. Okay. Collect our plutonium. And copy the percolator. Okay. We still want more death cards? Maybe? More death. Maybe we don't actually want to add more cards to the deck. because we are going to get the Planet Tycoon like soon, imminently. It's gonna happen soon. I could pick up this queen and then use strength. Maybe. Let's try that. There's a strength card. Okay, so for the queen I have strength. For the king I have the devil. Can we get a death card? There's a king. Plus another devil? No, not this time. How about emperor? Yeah, maybe I'll hold on to the emperor. Maybe the emperor has a death card. No, there's a death card here. I'm just gonna take the money and go next. Sicario. Yes, we beat the money record. We still got a little bit of ways to go, I think. A little ways to go in the sense that, oh, we're gonna go even bigger. Hold on to your butts, all right? Okay, we ship it. 5. Dies anyway, congrats on your gifted sub. Thank you, Wingcap. Yeah, Twitch only lets me do 5 free emotes. So if you want the emotes, tier 1 subs. Do Prime subs also count? I don't know how it works. I don't know how Twitch does it. But yeah, if you haven't already heard, we got some new emotes by artist Kitty Knight on Instagram. If that's something that you're interested in getting for yourself. Also, shout out to Murphy for doing the Nodders. You know, inspired by, of course, my other favorite Twitch emote, the Murphy Nodders. Yeah. Oh wait. I can't shout out Murphy again. It says I have to wait another 26 minutes before I can shout out Murphy again. Yeah, you know, people ask me a lot, you know, if I'm interested in, you know, trying out some of the additional content mods. Some of the modding community has created additional content for the game. Like the Ordo Lab mod is one of them. Yeah, if you're interested in that kind of content, Murphy's been playing with the Cryptid mod lately. Yeah, Murphy, what's hot and fresh with the Cryptid mod? What's the wackiest thing that you've seen so far? Oh, I guess there was a star there that I could have used. Make some more diamonds. Code cards? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I saw, you know, one thing that's in the Cryptid mod is, you know, the scoring cap in the vanilla game. It caps out at E308, and then it says it's, you know, the nan-inf score or whatever. In the Cryptid mod, it's has a higher cap than that before it registers as infinity. So like that's one kind of new thing. Like even if you just play with the vanilla jokers. Even without any new content, having the uncapped score is like kind of nice. You can kind of play around with that a little bit. But I also saw, like, you know, in the base game there's plus molt, and then there's times molt, and then in the cryptid mod there's also exponential molt. You know, like your molt is raised to the second power, your molt is squared. That's kind of something wacky that I saw. Other levels of scoring, higher levels of scoring, yeah. Zeverick, thank you for the Prime sub. Also Martins, thank you for the 2 months. Let's do one of these. Alright, here we go, fire up the jet engine. Project 666 says, yeah, the scoring limit isn't removed, it's just raised. So you can go higher. Ah, higher scoring cap could be a little bit buggy. We've done high score enough times. This time, we go for the big money. Mizo asks, what's the money record, the world record for money? You're looking at it. Previously 130,000 by Adam. We got 150,000 from just the ticket. Normal guy says we're gonna need bigger hands to hold all that money. I mean, we got the Troubadour, we got the extra +2 hand size. Okay, we are looking for death. Emperor, give me death. Devil, I can pick up a king. Turn it into gold. What about death? Okay, so we, and a fool card, so we pick up an ace, we can use death. Stone, we can use death. Cool. Cryptid, do we want more blue ones? Do we want more diamonds to balance it out? Zeno, hello, welcome. Welcome back, Zeno. We only 150,000 so far. We're working on it, we're working on it. We could go one more. Ah, bummer. Okay, the boss here, let's copy the bungler. Sorry, bungler. Oh hey, Zano, here's a new thing. We have a mod that removes the animation, so you just ship it. Boom. Oh, wait. Sorry. I turned it off. I turned it off so that we could get the scoring animation. I'm torn, okay? I'm torn. Because I do like the animation sometimes in a limited amount. I like, you know, the money sounds. It's very soothing, rhythmic sounds. But also, you know, we don't want to be here all night. Zano says, after 22 antes? Yeah. Maybe, how about this? We just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then ship it. Boom, 500 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $500. How about that? Go totem mass. How many hours do I have on Balatro? I think we're coming up on 1,400 hours, close to 1,400. Murphy, you like the audio cues so you can listen along, and then you can count along with the money. Yeah, here's the thing, like, you know, in the settings, there's the screen shake or whatever. And so, like, here's why I turn it off. So if you have the high level of screen shake, once you get past, I think it's 30, there's this parallax effect where the screen follows the mouse. So if I move it over here, the screen kind of wobbles back and forth. And then when you click on stuff, it like kind of shakes. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ship it. Oh, it didn't really do it. Anyway, here's something that could be kind of fun. And this is not something that I need necessarily, but you know, when you submit a big scoring hand, of course it makes the screen shake or whatever. What about a big money hand? Once the money starts accelerating, then the screen starts shaking. Money earthquake. I don't think I would use it very much. I don't think I would actually use it. But for like a limited time, I think it's kind of fun for just like a couple of minutes. Oh, that's too many diamonds. So we'll play the 1 clubs. All right, now that we've added random kings to the deck, now we've got, you know, a couple of kings here that don't have the blue seals. We got a couple of kings of hearts. I think I've maybe given up slightly on trying to keep the suits pure. You know, the sacrifices we make for money. Okay, so we got even number of diamonds and spades. So let's go ahead and make this one. Use the death card and then a fool. Drizzle says money hitting the E numbers. Exponential notation on money would be kind of fun. With the cryptid mod, you know, of course there's more different ways to score. There's also more different ways to earn money. I saw last night Murphy was streaming and got like, you know, exponential money as well. Alright, there's 2 more blue ones in the deck, so we can ditch these 2. Murphy got E76 with the money? That's kind of wacky. Murphy, that sounds kind of wacky. Alright, we got 300 plutonium. Go ahead and ship it. E112. Easy. Skeleton first time catching stream. Welcome. You've come at a special time. This might be the most science we've ever done. Currently 165,000 in the bank. Alright, I'm looking for more death cards. We do get the Tarot Tycoon voucher for Ante 23, so I guess we gotta wait one more ante to get the Planet Tycoon. Totem, you enjoyed the cat run? That was peak science, Balatro science. Yeah, the cat run was pretty fun. I agree. Alright, I buried my fool. Hold on. Alright, let's get another cryptid. Nope. We could make a purple king. What about... Hey, that's a shiny queen. I do have a strength card in the shop. I could turn this into a king. But then I'd have to turn it into gold. That sounds like so many steps. I'm just gonna skip. But it's shiny. Alright, give me the devil one time. One more time for the devil. One more time. One more time. One more time. Bummer. Alright, go next. You know, like I always say, spend them like you got them. Okay, this says face down after played. I think not. Play only one hand. Technically, this is fine because we do get the extra hands from the burglar after, but it is, instead of starting with 4 hands, you start with 1 plus however many burglar hands. So I'm gonna re-roll it. Face cards debuffed. I'm gonna re-roll it. Lose $1 per. Hearts debuffed. Face cards are drawn face down. 1 and 7 face down. Clubs debuffed. Is there... I should have just did the boss that was like $1 per card. I should have just done... Psychic? No. Stinky. Alright, there we go. We did it. Copy the burglar. Oh, by the way, 429 hands total. 429 hands from the burglar. Alright, Dies Anyway says, the way you react to poly gold cards or poly steel cards reminds you of when a fly sees the lamp. When they see the trap. Yeah. That's valid. Digital Hobo says we lost $100 to avoid losing $1 per card, but Digital Hobo, we have 115 cards in our deck, so that means we saved 15 bucks, right? I mean, I consider that a win. Concrete says the serpent boss can be stinky sometimes. You know, I think, you know, of course, if you're doing like the high card Baron Mime stuff, you want to have the big hands, right? But the serpent, if you only get to redraw 3 at a time, you don't get to discard 5 at a time, right? You don't get to do things like this. You don't get to do the rebate money. And I think that is you know, significant hindrance. Maybe underrated hindrance. Even in just like a normal run, even if you don't care about this, even if you don't care about the rebate, you know, let's say the thing that you're trying to do, you're trying to draw 4 of a kind. Well, if the serpent says you only get to draw 3 at a time, then maybe you're not going to get your 4 of a kind. Maybe it makes it too difficult. Real Wag says, they say you can't take it with you. The money, you can't take it with you. But maybe, you know, if we put our heads together, all of our Balatro scientists, maybe we can find a way. We could take it with us. East Ball, thank you for the Prime sub. $174,000. There are 4 more blue seals in the deck. A Boa Constrictor asks, if we got the negative spaceman, would we be willing to sacrifice some of the money generating in order to, you know, get the hand levels from the spaceman? So, you know, let's say you play, well, so the thing about the spaceman is like, we have to play high card. Because of the observatory, as soon as we play high card, we just win. So we can't really use the spaceman. We can use the spaceman on the literal last hand, and so kind of what you're doing is, you know, if you got all these blueprints and brainstorms copies of the spaceman, imagine this. Would you be willing to trade $500 for 2 levels? For 2 Pluto cards on the last hand? The answer is yes, I would do it. Okay, we play 3 and then we play 1. Also, Mia, hello, welcome back. Expel Sword, welcome back. Ship it. E115. Expel Sword asks, how do we feel about a discards version of the burglar? Like if there was another Joker that gave you discards instead of hands? I think that is an interesting enough design that could exist. I think that should exist. I think I would want that. So maybe, you know, in the next Balatro patch, maybe, all right, I'll get, after we get done streaming, I'll get in the Discord, I'll tell Thunk your idea, and then we'll make it happen. All right, we want, do I want the devil to turn this king into gold? Shiny gold? What about another death card? Emperor for death? No. Try again. Hey, look, it's Zeno. You think I'm joking? I will actually. I'll get Thunk on the line. I'll let him know right away. Alright, we'll get the Temperance. Actually, you know what? If you give me like 30 seconds, I'll do it right now. Hold on. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. Okay. How about burglar, but for discards? Okay. Shipped it. All right. What's under here? There's the devil card, right? And ship it. Copy the burglar. Sock my buskin. Oh no, they're all diamonds. Wait a second, I've been bamboozled. One, two, three, four, five. Ship it. Zano says we already have Andrew. Go Totem says seems like picking up that sun card would have been kind of great right here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, but look at that. Yum. Eastball asks, how can you join the Discord? Yeah, if you are a Twitch sub, any one-time sub, just has to be one-time sub. Prime subs, tier 1 subs, gifted subs. If you go to your Discord settings, look for connections. Yeah, Audrizzle's got it. Audrizzle always got the chat command. Alright, Ajax asks, how come there's no Joker that just gives you one extra hand? So like, Juggler is +1 hand size, Drunkard is +1 discard. How come there isn't no just like +1 hand? Seems like pretty easy, straightforward. I could see that being a thing. I could see that existing. You know, if Burglar is the uncommon version you get +3 hands. Maybe the common version is just +1 hand. I guess here's the question, alright? Alright, put on your thunking cap. If there's a common Joker that gives you +1 hand, is it a $4 common or a $5 common? Digital Hobo says $4. Concrete thinks $5. Seems like $5 pays for itself. It is a form of income, right? So if you have +1 hand, that's +$1 every round, right? Or you can use that hand, you can leverage that hand for more value. So like if you have a ticket, you can get more money. If you have 8-ball, you can get more tarot cards from the extra hand. If you have bus or pants or, you know, green Joker, all these scaling Jokers, you can get more value from that extra hand instead of strictly just money. Okay, but like, you know, rebate gives you $10 per round, and like, you know, Golden Joker gives you $4 per round. So, you know, which is better, having $4 per round or having like +1 hand per round? Also, don't do this. Don't play the flush 5. That would be silly. After all this work we've done, let's not do that. I think +1 hand for me, that feels like $4. $4 Joker. This is, chat, this is your fault. This is, see, you're asking me some interesting questions and it's distracting me. Distracting me from the task at hand. We came here to do a job, alright? We came here to get the big money, and so we gotta focus, alright? One, two, three, ship it. And 116. Martin says, this amount of money makes you wish that the gambling was real, the Wheel of Fortune was real. We get a free roll here. Okay, Spectral Pack. Let's try to get... I guess it doesn't matter what I'm re-rolling for. Maybe let's get the suit changers. Maybe we'll just really get wacky with the suit changers. Like we pick up a sun card, and then what? Fool for Plutonium? Hold on to the Fool for a death card? Sure. Temperance. Alright, let's do this. Let's use the Fool. Where is it? It's in here. Okay, use the Fool for the Plutonium. Okay, we'll use Temperance first. We'll use Temperance, or we'll use Plutonium second. Let's open the Spectral Pack. Let's make some hearts. We could use Immolate. We could use Ankh. How about... let's turn some of these diamonds into hearts. No Wraith. Sorry, Kurglow. Here we have room, we can use Emperor. We get another Sun card. You know what? Maybe we hold on to the Sun card. I mean, we're going to use the Plutonium. What if we hold on to the Sun? Hopefully we don't get burned. Let's go next. We've got 115 cards in the deck, and I think we still could go higher, but we just haven't found enough death cards. Make sure we copy the Burglar. Ship it. 25 hands. Okay, what do I want to use the Sun on? I guess... I don't know. I might not even use it. Ship it. Boa Constrictor says 2 spades, 1 diamond. Okay, 2 spades, 1 diamond. Boom. All right, now we got some shiny hearts in here. Look at that. Real Wag asks, what did the Sevens Joker do? I don't remember. It's like ancient history. It gave you X-Molt when you played a 7 of clubs. Or something like that. It was something related to X-Molt and 7 of clubs. And the thing that was like awkward about it is like, hey, I don't know if I could play a 7 of clubs specifically. You know, like getting 7s is already hard enough. Why has it got to be clubs? 2 times Molt for a 7 of clubs? Murphy knows. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. And it wasn't like... it wasn't like ×2 per 7 of clubs. It was just for the 1 7 of clubs. Yes or no? Scarborough asks, is this also the Purple Joker world record? We don't have the Purple Joker anymore. He didn't survive the purge. Super Vostok, you want to see us get a really expensive reroll? Mia asks, there was a purge? Question mark? Yeah, the purple Joker, he was looking at me funny. Also, we had the smiley face, but the smiley face was, you know, an extra trigger that we had to animate, so we had to cut that one. Also, to be honest, you know, this Mystic Summit is not my favorite looking negative. Jolly here. I would sell more just to get them out of the way, but they do make our temperances better if we have the extra negatives. Base Data, thank you for the 3 months. Base Data, you've been enjoying the YouTube thumbnails lately. You know, the YouTube thumbnails, the latest, it's Kitty Knight. Kitty._Knight on Instagram. She's also responsible for our new emotes, if you want to try them out. Ship it. More emotes on the way. Yeah, Kitty Knight, she's pretty active in the, you know, our community Discord, and so, you know, a lot of cool fan art there, you know, just random pieces of fan art. Not necessarily like Balatro University fan art, but just like Balatro in general fan art. I really love the new emotes. E120 out of 68. I don't know, I feel like we could keep going. Almost $200,000 in the bank. We did it. Tudzo, also cool. Yeah, Tudzo's done a couple of the YouTube thumbnail art as well. Was it 116, E116 on the last one? There's a difference between whether or not we play a polychrome card on the final hand. That affects the score a little bit. What level is high card now? It's currently 233, and if we add, here's like 320 plutonium, maybe like 550 total. We're trying to get to 1,000 high card. RealWag asks, why Planet Tycoon? Nutsack Aladdin wants us to demonstrate the mass use button. Oh, you want to, so if we use the mass use, we use all the plutonium right now? Nutsack Aladdin, are you being naughty? Are you being cheeky? Mia says I'm not gonna do it. Mia says I wouldn't. Okay. We have the Planet Tycoon. Here's the idea with the Planet Tycoon, right? You get the Showman. Showman puts the plutonium in the shop, right? Then we can get the black market plutonium. So we need to find the Showman. How much do you want to spend to buy the Showman? All right, we got the $200,000 in the bank. Let's spend it. Nope. 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 Let's go gambling. Devil's usable. DNA. Oh, that's kind of cute. We could use the DNA. DNA represents more money. RealWag asks, what would we give up for a Showman? Probably Brainstorm. Okay, we have death, so we can pick up this 2. Use the death card on the 2. We actually have to low-key pay attention. Murphy asks, what do we want from the Showman? Showman allows us to get the plutonium in the shop. Because currently if you're holding on to Pluto, you can't get it in the shop. We want to get level 1000 high card is the goal. Alright, we have the devil. We have death. I'm looking for a king in the shop. I want to open the emperor. Cool. Strength? Probably not, but we'll see. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry folks. The question and answer portion of tonight's festivities is on hold for now. We gotta. It's shopping time. I just gotta go to the store real fast. I'll be right back. I just gotta go pick up milk. Let's see. Mime, no. Looking for a fool. Okay, looking for a fool or a king, or ultimately we want the showman. There's a king. We can turn it into gold. Now give me a fool. We get the gelato. Our gelato is gonna melt so fast. How much money do we make per round? You know? Let's see here. Is there anything interesting in an Arcana pack? Oh, there's spectral cards. I think I'm gonna skip. And then... So I have a death and a fool card. I can pick up this 8. Let's go. We'll go. How about 100? Invisible? No. Burnt? Not what I'm looking for. Go Totem says it's getting painful. $80 rerolls? Nah, we'll get it. Just one more. We'll go one more. It's right here. $50 refund. We'll go one more. $90 reroll. $90 reroll. I'm gonna be honest, Kurglow. Kurglow, with this, I'm losing faith. Hey, what up, Dom? Welcome, Raiders. Hey, Dom, we got $190,000 in the bank. We just spent $100 on a reroll. Oh, Dom, you got the pre-roll ads. Welcome back, Dom. Wingcap says we go one more. All right, right now what we're doing, we're re-rolling. We're trying to find the showman. Trying to find the showman. You spend $100 on a re-roll, you get a $50 refund. Murphy, thank you for the gifted sub. Gifted sub for Dom. Yeah, you know, here, you know, shout out Dom. Yeah, Dom does, you know, remixes of video game music. You know, original pieces inspired by video game music. Balatro inspired music. Go check him out. Just got done streaming, but then also, you know, check him out on YouTube as well. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh inspired music. Yeah. I'll drizzle. Yeah. All right. I think $110. I think we'll save. We'll hold. What's the current level of technology here? So we got 326-ish plutonium. We've got our score comes from the observatory. Let's go next. We've got 4 blueprints and then 2 brainstorms. So we get 7 copies of plutonium. Okay, we copy the burglar, so we get the extra hands. We copy the ticket. Also, for folks just tuning in, we do have a few mods that skip some of the animations. So if we hit ship it here, you won't see the animation, but it's plus 500 bucks. Okay, let's make 2 into a king. Let's get the plutonium out of the way. And there should be a fool hiding under here. I mean, we only have 300 copies. There we go. Okay, there's the fool. Martin's asks, have I ever read the credit card numbers? Yeah, at one point. Let's keep the hearts, and then that way I can use the hearts. I can copy the 8. Did we ever figure out how much money we make every round? Yeah, you know, if you haven't personally, if you haven't read the credit card numbers in the game, it's kind of funny. Cute reference. Let's see here. We also is it the driver's license or something like that has an address on it. Or no, the rebate has an address on it. I think this is Jerry Seinfeld's address or something like that. All right, let's keep the death card. I want to copy clubs, maybe. We are currently earning something like, you know, 10,000, 12,000 bucks every round. Potato asks, what's so bad about playing a flush 5? Well, our ultimate goal, we want to get level 1000 high card. And the way that we want to get level 1000 high card is by shopping. And if we unlock the flush 5, that's an extra planet card in the shop. And so if you think about it, okay. If we unlock the flush 5, like how much does that actually affect our ability to get plutonium? Like maybe, let's say 5%. 5% of your planet cards in the shop are flush 5 instead of plutonium. Well, then like, I don't know, 5% of 1,000 is still 50. Like, that's a lot. All right, Mr. Bean Vangelion, also welcome back. Mr. Bean Vangelion asks, is this the money world record or the high card world record? Which angle are we going for here? We're doing both at the same time because we are that powerful. Ship it. So we have some blue seals on the deck. Obviously, if you want to make the most money possible, the red seals are the ones that make money. But the blue seals give us planet cards. Okay, we can make more hearts. And then ship it. We have 118 cards on the deck. The first like 80 of those came from using DNA, but then also we've been able to add like 40 cards to the deck just by picking up cards from the, where is it? You know, just the magic trick, just random cards in the shop, and then you use death on them. Spiral Worlds asks, would I be interested in going for something like the Campfire World Record? Maybe. That's like a thing that can happen. I don't know, a lot of these things are kind of interconnected, right? Like, a lot of things, like the most expensive reroll, really you just have to make the money first, and it depends on what do you want to spend the money on, right? Obelisk feels kind of crazy, going for the Obelisk. Okay, we only have 2 cards left in the deck, so if we play 2 here, then we can play 2 more, and then our final hand we play 1. Ship it. 123. E123 for folks just tuning in. This goes up by about E2 every round because of the extra plutonium. Base data asks, do I prefer ice cream, custard, or gelato? I guess ice cream. I haven't really gone out of my way to try like really good gelato. Actually, I kind of like frozen yogurt. Like a pineapple frozen yogurt, pomegranate frozen yogurt. Kind of like the fruity flavors. I like strawberry ice cream, I like peach ice cream. Get me out of here. Alright, this time, showman for sure, right? Pick up the devil. Alright, let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Andrew's back. It's kind of sad we got the negative rebate. We've got $0 from the rebate, but we got $204,000 from the ticket. That's an expensive ticket. 10? Nope. Sun? Maybe if we got the sun, we'll open the Arcana pack. Hey, there's a Wraith. I can't use it though. I'm clicking, but it doesn't do anything. Bummer. Let's make these into hearts. Dom's gonna go get some dinner, go for a walk. All right, good luck, Dom. We'll probably still be here. Yeah, let's keep cooking here. We can pick up another sun. I think I just want death. There's a fool. I could use a fool to copy a death card. Okay, so we're fully stocked up. We can pick up a 7. We can pick up a 9. And then looking for... Here's the thing about the showman, right? Once we pick up the Planet Tycoon, and I do think we're going to pick up the Planet Tycoon, then the showman becomes very, very difficult to find. So it really needs to happen this ante, or else I'm going to be real sad. Real sad. I need... Temperance. Oh, Meowster Hunter asked, what's the seeded record for most money? World record for most money? I don't know. Maybe $1 million. I don't know, actually. There's a king. I have a devil I can turn into gold. You know, for an uncommon, the showman's giving me the runaround. Trust me, team. This hurts me as much as it hurts you. Oh, the money. Oh. Showman one time. This shop for sure. The set seed record seems kind of low. Wingcap says we've only spent like 3,000 bucks so far. This ante. Is that true? I think when you get to 100, that's 5,000 bucks. Well, so that's 5,000 bucks. Seen a lot of matadors. Oh. Are you gonna make me go one more? We gotta go one more. All right. All right, I'm ready to, I'm tapping out. Maybe judgment? I don't know. We just go one more. Just give me one more. If you wanted to use judgment, we would have to make room first. We would have to sell a brainstorm first, which maybe is something that we could do. Okay, let's get percolating. This is Kurgla's idea. Kurgla said we'll get the showman for sure. Wingcap, you're not gonna take credit for this one? All right, let's copy the bungler. I mean, it's only cost us $10,000 so far. It's fine. We got money. Drizzle got to take the dogs out, so maybe see you in the next shop. Showman there for sure. For sure. Ship it. Hey, Baron always shows up, alright? You don't have to worry about the Baron. The Showman, I don't know. Showman, he's giving us the slip. Kurgo says negative showman. We do all this work, we get the negative showman. Hold on, interesting question. Bulbasaur represent S. Isn't getting a specific uncommon more rare than getting a specific rare? Not quite, but I see the logic. I see what you're going for. Basically the idea is there are 20 rares and there are 60 uncommons, 60-ish, maybe like 62 or something like that. Sorry, where's the devil? Sorry, where's the death? It's in here. Give it to me. I keep passing it. It's right. Sorry, once I get this death card. Oh, there, we did it. Boom. Anyway. Yeah, let's see here. There's 3 times as many uncommons compared to rares, right? So if you're going for a specific rare versus a specific uncommon, right? If the pool is 3 times as big, the probability is 1/3, right? But the probability of getting a rare is 5%. So like a Joker, if there's a Joker card in the shop, 5% of the time it's going to be rare. The probability of getting an uncommon is 25%. So uncommons come up 5 times as much compared to rares. So it is actually pretty close, but in the end, uncommons are more likely than rares for a specific uncommon. Maybe that's something that like people don't know already, maybe don't appreciate, is, you know, what are the probabilities of getting a rare? What are the probabilities of getting an uncommon? Of course, like, you would have no way of knowing, you know, without looking at the game code yourself. How many uncommons are we currently holding? Oh, we are holding a couple. We got the Troubadour here. We've got... That's it. Oh, we got the Burglar. We've got Sock My Buskin. So maybe 3 uncommons total. Holding a couple rares is more impactful than holding a couple uncommons. That is true. Yeah. You know, since the pool is smaller, if you remove 2 out of 20, that's more impactful than removing 2 out of 60. We drew a lot of spades again. That's okay, we got plenty of blue left in the deck. Negative Troubadour has done a lot for us. Yeah, Troubadour's a friend, for sure. Let's hold on to the hearts. We keep drawing the flush 5 quite frequently. More frequent than I would expect. Okay, I have more diamonds left in the deck, so we'll... Troubadour would help you move a sofa if you needed help moving a sofa. Yeah, for sure. Real Wag asks, what's the leftmost negative? It's Jolly. Plus 8 molt for pairs. Alright, we're up to $214,000 from the ticket. How many blue ones do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ship it. Okay, we play 2 and then 1. Concrete says, Perkeo seems like the kind of guy would lay on your couch, but at the same time that you're trying to move it. Yeah, honestly, Perkeo do seem like the kind of guy. Alright, get me out of here. Alright, showman one time. Alright, here's how we do it. We're gonna reroll until there's 2 uncommons, and then we'll open the buffoon packs, and that increases the chance if we have duplicate uncommons. Okay, so there's a bean. We keep rolling. We could pick up a king and then turn it into gold. We have 121 cards on the deck. Sure. Man, I gotta pay attention to the jokers now. There's a death card. Okay, we have, that's a rare. Keep rolling. Okay, I have a death card, so we pick up the 5. Uncommon, uncommon. So 2 uncommons. Let's open the buffoon pack. There's an uncommon. No showman. Try again. Still no showman. Try again. Okay, fool copies my death card. So we can add another king to the deck. Then what? I want a devil. There's a devil. Alright, so we're good on the tarot cards. We've got all we need tarot card wise. Get all this plutonium out of there. Alright, so all we need is showman. Temperance maybe. Wing cap, watching the screen very close. So we can try to hit that showman. Don't miss it. Alright, Nutsack Aladdin asks, while we're re-rolling, would using the Fool for Temperance save us a significant amount of cash? Using the Fool to turn... Sorry, using the Fool for Death to turn cards into kings actually gives us money also. I think there is some incentive, there is some consideration for using the Fool cards rather than holding on to them. But in the grand scheme of things, probably doesn't matter too much. Oh, it's your boy. Just Kurglo, just at the same time that Kurglo said it. You know, Balatro University students, they'll look at this and they'll say, hell yeah. Alright, Nasty, get out of here. Welcome back, Chip. You know what this means, right? Now it's time. Oh, Kurglo says it's time to... Wait, are we interested in the hung man again? Is that where we are in our lives? I mean, we take the tycoon, right? Alright, it's plutonium time.